Coahuila, formerly Coahuila de Zaragoza, officially the Free and Sovereign State of Coahuila de Zaragoza, is one of the 32 states of Mexico. Coahuila borders the Mexican states of Nuevo León to the east, Zacatecas to the south, and Durango and Chihuahua to the west to the north. Coahuila accounts for 512 kilometers. It is the nation's third largest state. It comprises 38 municipalities. In 2020, Coahuila's population is 3,146,771 inhabitants. The largest city and state capital is the city of Saltillo. The second largest is Torreon. The third largest is Monclova. The fourth largest is Ciudad Acuña. And the fifth largest is Piedras Negras. The name Coahuila derives from native terms for the region, and has been known by variations such as Coahuila and Coahuila. Some historians believe that this means flying serpent, place of many trees, or place where serpents creep. The official name of the state is Coahuila de Zaragoza, in honor of General Ignacio Zaragoza. The Spanish explored the north of Mexico some decades after their victory in Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztecs. Such exploration was delayed because the northern climate was harsher and there was no gold. The first Spanish settlement in the region now called Coahuila was at Minas de la Trinidad in 1577. Saltillo was settled in 1586 to form part of the province of Nueva Vizcaya of the Viceroyalty of New Spain. Later it became one of the first provinces of Nueva Extremadura to be explored by Europeans. Among the 16th-century settlers of Saltillo and other communities in Nueva Vizcaya were Tlaxcalans, who founded an independent community bordering Saltillo, called San Esteban de Nueva Tlaxcala. Coahuila and Texas was one of the constituent states of the newly independent United Mexican States under their 1824 Constitution, and included Texas, Coahuila and Nuevo León. Later in the same year Nuevo León was detached, but Texas remained a part of the state until 1836, when it seceded to form the Republic of Texas. Monclova was the capital of the state from 1833 to 1835. In 1840 Coahuila briefly became a member of the short-lived Republic of the Rio Grande. On February 19, 1856, Santiago Vidori annexed Coahuila to his state, Nuevo León, but it regained its separate status in 1868. During the Mexican Revolution, Francisco Villa attacked the city of Torreon. On April 4, 2004, the border city of Piedras Negras was flooded. More than 30 people died and more than 4,000 lost their homes. In 2007 Coahuila became the first state in Mexico to offer civil unions to same-sex couples. The Sierra Madre Oriental runs northwest to southeast through the state, and the higher elevations are home to the Sierra Madre Oriental pine oak forests. The northernmost fingers of the Sierra Madre Oriental, the Sierra del Burro and the Sierra del Carmen, reach to the border with the United States at the Rio Grande. East of the range, the land slopes gently toward the Rio Grande, and is drained by several rivers, including the Salado and its tributary, the Sabinas River. The Tamaulipan Mezquital, a dry shrubland ecoregion, occupies the eastern portion of the state, and extends across the Rio Grande into southern Texas. The portion of the state west of the Sierra Madre Oriental lies on the Mexican Plateau, and is part of the Chihuahuan Desert. The Bolson de Mapimi is a large endorheic basin which covers much of the western portion of the state and extends into adjacent portions of Chihuahua, Durango, and Zacatecas. The Nazas River, which flows east from Durango, and the Iguanaville River, which flows north from Zacatecas, empty into lakes in the Bolson. Torreon, the most populous city in the state, lies on the Nazas in the irrigated Laguna region, which straddles the border of Coahuila and Durango. Coahuila contains two biosphere reserves. Maderas del Carmen lies on the northern border of the state, and includes sections of the Chihuahuan Desert and sky islands of pine oak forest in the Sierra del Carmen. The springs, lakes, and wetlands of the Cuatro Ciénegas Basin lie west of Monclova on the west slope of the Sierra Madre. Coahuila is largely arid or semi-arid, but the rivers of the state support extensive irrigated agriculture, particularly cotton. The Parras district in the southern part of the state produces wines and brandies. The pine oak forests of the Sierra Madre produce timber. The last population census run across Mexico in the year 2020 reports Coahuila de Zaragoza as having 3,146,771 inhabitants, which, considering its size, means that the state has a very low density. In fact, as low as only 15 persons per square kilometer. Coahuila's population is mainly made up of criollos along with mestizos. Fewer than 7,500 natives reside in Coahuila, or merely 0.3% of the total population. The rest of the population is composed of Americans, Canadian, and Japanese communities. The rest of the demographic particulars in the state are very similar to national.